Yo, 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 what's cracking, everybody? It's Lopez here, also known as D-Lo, and I'm coming to you with a new word on the Skreets. Check this out, man. If y'all ain't heard yet, Ben Shapiro linked up with Tom McDonald and dropped some fire just recently. Apparently, I'm 2 days late on the news, but hey, sometimes the word on the streets takes a second to get out here to the suburbs of San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, y'all, this is your first time coming over here. Do me a quick favor, smash that subscribe button. Then what I need you to do is go ahead and listen to it and watch this. If you ain't digging it, just slap a thumbs down and let me know why and what I could do better. And if you did dig it, give me a thumbs up. And then right in there, like, hey, what's going on, man? Showing some love and support or whatever, Basically, it tells the algorithm that people are interacting. You know what I'm saying? And I try to get back at all the comments. Not that I have many, but if I do get any comments, I'll get back at y'all, man. I just need to go ahead and start expanding my horizons. This all started with me, a microphone, and having conversations with veterans with the On the Gun Line podcast. Then recently, I branched on over to do Vet Bro reactions. If you need to know what a Vet Bro is, it's basically a veteran with high standards, is what I like to call it. And now I'm trying to move into the civilian sector and start doing, word on the streets, because not everybody wants to hear about veteran bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But we do need to know what's going on the streets. You know what I'm saying? And if you're wondering why it's word on the streets, straight out, when I was in the military, I ran into a lot of Southern black folk, and I realized that they love to take the T and R and make it into KR. So, for example, the strip club down the street would be said the script bar down the street. You know what I'm saying? And we can eat some shrimp while we're there. Yeah, it happens that way. I don't know the rules. That's just how they speak. All right. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and check out this rap. We're only gonna. Full disclosure, I already seen it, and then I had to go see the No Life Shack reaction because No Life Shack. If y'all know who No Life Shack is. So y'all need to go check out his reaction to this because it was funny as hell. I love No Life Shack and I love his reactions. With that being said, I am not a video reaction channel. I am somebody who's trying to find that what's the word on the streets and pass it on to y'all. So, all right, let's do this. With that being said, and without further ado, let's hear some bars.
They call me offensive, controversial. It's only two genders, boys and girls. They can't cancel my message because I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole friggin' world. Claim that I'm racist, yeah, alright. I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't want to talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope, it's pathetic. Pro-choice, pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. But you ain't pro-gun, no one to protect it. Where the American flag's at? Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down, they all been replaced with BLM flags or a rainbow. This ain't rap, this ain't money, cars and clothes.
So just to stop this real quick, as far as like the flags, I proudly still hold my American flag outside of my home. I'm in Texas, so luckily in Texas we still have pride in our country. And unlike certain other places where, God forbid, you put it up there, you're all automatically a racist or a Trump supporter. I'm not racist. I may be prejudiced. I'll put that shit out there. I think we all prejudge people, and those that say they don't, they're even worse. But I'm not racist. If you knew anything about my background, you'd know I'm not racist. But anyways, yeah, flags, American flag, proudly display it, always will, and can we get back to having pride in our country? A little bit of my veteran is coming out on this one right here. It upsets me when I see motherfuckers out there claiming that because you have a American flag automatically makes you some kind of a freaking bigot.
We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if
I ain't gonna lie, I love seeing Ben Shapiro back there, y'all, because that motherfucker is funny as shit. We're trying to look like Eminem and shit, looking like Rabbit.
I was put here to upset
Look at that fool, dog. Oh my god! And if y'all don't know, that facts don't care about your feelings. That looks like an old ass Dare shirt. Back in the day, we grew up with Dare, the Dare program. Drugs are really exciting. Well, no, it was drug abuse resistance education, and it said Dare to keep kids off drugs. But his says facts. Don't care about your feelings. I can dig that. I'm gonna have to go cop me one of those, and I don't care if I offend your feelings. Hangover gang, bang bang. I'm gonna have to go check that one out too, bro. All right, let's see what you got over here.
You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets, you defunded the police. Now there's no one to protect you. I'll defend you.
Yeah, offend them, baby.
Ask myself, what would Ben do?
What would Ben do? And he pops up in the background, but watch this, the smirk. That smirk back there, yo, like he knows he ain't Ben Shapiro no more. He's Bars Shapiro.
Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap. Look at the graphs. Look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You go into prison. I'm on television. Dogs, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a billboard #1.
This ain't rap, this ain't money.
All right, y'all. Y'all know that he spat some fire on that shit. Now, look, man, I got into a little discussion with my homeboy here, who's usually my co-host on the gun over at the On the Gunline podcast, and I was, just kind of trolling, I guess you could say. And I was telling him, like, yo, Ben dropped some bars, and he's like, no, he didn't. And I'm like, yeah, he did, man. For a little Jewish white boy, he dropped some bars. You know what I mean? And then he says, see, you're making my point right there. He did something mediocre as a Jewish white boy, and people are blowing it up like that's the greatest of all time. But see, here's the thing. I'm not saying that, though. And I don't think people are saying that he's the greatest of all time or putting him on a pedestal for that. I think the fact that he pushed himself out of his comfort zone and did something like this to entertain and get out there and just spit some shit. It's pretty funny, man. But what he was saying all day, everything that was said in those little bars are facts. You know what I'm saying? Even the bars of my pockets are Lizzo, my money is Lizzo, my pockets are fat. That was fucking fire, bro. That's my favorite bar out of the whole damn song. And I can see where he was coming from, though. He was talking about the whole thing, like he switched it over from this here from Ben, doing his mediocre rapping, which, let's face it, he's not a rapper, though. You know what I'm saying? He's just a conservative commentator who decided to, team up with Tom Mcdonald, who now if you think that Tom Mcdonald is mediocre, then something's wrong with you. You just being hateful, because there ain't one song from Tom Mcdonald that he's done that is mediocre at all. And I've been following his shit for a hot minute now. Anyways, with that said, Ben Shapiro, yeah, of course it's mediocre. He's a commentator, a TV conservative commentator who got on there and had some fun. You know what I'm saying? So word on the streets is, though, that people are getting upset, at Ben. And I want to go on TikTok to go see what people are saying, because, well, that's where most of the hate comes from. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to know where the hate is, you go onto TikTok. I don't want to go onto Twitter because Twitter sucks, or X, whatever X is. But anywho, yeah, man, word on the streets is that he's at number 3 right now on the iPhone downloads. That's funny as hell, bro. And then I can't wait to see the responses of the people who took this too serious. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would have never understood the days of Bobby Jimmy and the Critters, all right, and parodies. But anywho, with that being said, let's shall we continue with the song? Why not?
Cars and clothes, we ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you.
That fool is funny with that. That fool said, oh, that fool said it's a yarmulke no cap. All right, we're cool with this. I think we're done with the song. Tom McDonald, y'all need to go hit him up if y'all ain't never heard of him before. I know it took me a minute to find out who he was, but now that I do, I love this dude, man. He is on point. The first song I ever heard from him was White Boy, and he's just tired of it, yo. And then they call him a culture vulture and all that good stuff or whatever. But anyways, Tom McDonald, Ben Shapiro, y'all drop some fire. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me go back real quick. So back to the homie was bringing up Dak Prescott and Josh Allen. He was saying that, Josh Allen is a mediocre quarterback, but he's being touted as like one of the greatest of all time during our generation. And Dak Prescott last year with all those interceptions, I guess possibly on par with Josh Allen, was being held as one of the most garbage ass players ever. Now, I think he's just a little salty because he's a Cowboys fan and the Cowboys suck. I mean, over here we call it Lambeau South because the Packers own that fucking place. But go Pack go. But with that said, I kind of see what he's saying though. You know what I'm saying? As far as like people are saying that, well, the word on the streets is that because Dak is black, he's whack. But since Josh Allen is white, he's right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What do y'all think about that, man? About that comparison? All I have to say about both of them is they're playing at a professional level and they're mediocre. They're mediocre. You know what I mean? But I really don't care about that. And I got somebody ringing my doorbell. With that being said, that's going to be the end of this one. Y'all have yourself a good one, and I'll catch y'all on the streets. Keep your ear to the ground, y'all. Deuces.